I got some shit I gotta get off my chest, and I'm gonna say, and quite frankly, I don't give a who doesn't like it. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop y'all shit. Every one of you. All y'all dumbasses always documenting my life, trying to make me into the next Chris Chan. Shut the fuck up, because I will never be the next Chris Chan, ever. Quite frankly, I'm tired of my life being documented. I just want to be left alone, dude.
That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Welcome back to the battle for 339, my friends. Today, Cyraxx not only gives up YouTube for the 13th time this year, he sends out more disgusting and disturbing threats to all of his, quote, haters. He's tired of us documenting him. He's tired of all of us making fun of the bedbug jug. He's tired of all of us making fun of him, ruining his Xbox, ruining his PC, and just destroying his life, as he says. But Cyraxx, it really does seem like there needs to be some self-reflection on your end. Maybe look inward on this one, and you could probably fix all those problems. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump right into this episode of the Cyraxx Deep Dive series.
That's all I want, is to be left alone. All y'all always breaking my shit, hacking into my shit, doing this, doing that. I'm tired of it. I am seriously tired of it. Everybody's saying that, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, but really, I ain't doing jack. Everybody's always like, oh, you talk to kids every day. No, they don't, dude. You wanna know what that is? It's called propaganda, is what it is. That's propaganda for you dumbass to use against me, and I'm tired of it.
Well, Cyraxx learned another new word apparently, and that word seems to be propaganda, and he's probably gonna say it 100 times in this video knowing Cyraxx. Cyraxx, Cyraxx, Cyraxx. I don't think anybody believes, or is even really accusing, you of speaking to whoever every single day. Like, no, it's the fact that you do it at all. And of course, Chance is so absolutely bedbug poisoned in his brain that he doesn't understand that he just admitted to talking to minors and a roundabout way here. So, good job, Chance. Let's continue to see his reasoning, though, to why he's not a predator and why people should stop documenting him.
Now, if you guys have noticed recently, I've started to wear a mask. Which is this mask right here. And you wanna know why I wear this mask?
You ugly.
When I do my music now, let me tell you why. Because music is my escape away from the real world. Music is my therapy. Music is my escape away from the awful shit that every single one of you motherfuckers online has done to me. That is my escape.
It's beautiful to hear Cyraxx say something in any sort of articulate way. Cyraxx, I knew you could do it. I knew you could express yourself. It's great to hear that music's your escape. But you know what our escape is? Trying to free that bedbug jug, brother. Make sure them doors stay open so he can breathe and see what's going on too. It's only fair to keep everybody involved, Cyraxx. Cyraxx, we know why you actually wear that mask. It has nothing to do with trying to feel like a new person, a new character. No, it's to hide that hideously deformed mug you call a face, Cyraxx. Probably trying to hide some of them scabbies that are slowly making their way to your chin. Chance, I really do implore you to maybe take more than one shower a week, buddy. I know giving you one shower a week is already giving you too much credit, but we gotta step it up to at least 2, buddy. Come on, we'll keep those scabs at bay. Get you a little antibacterial soap, buddy. Do a little scrubbing, maybe some head and shoulders.
That is the only thing I have left. And let me tell you right now, there is no way in hell I am letting my music go. That is my only escape, which clearly some of you don't seem to fucking understand. You know, it's funny. You guys sit here and you attack people as if it's funny, but it's not. So I am telling Kiwi Farms right now to take down everything about me, or I will legally take action. Straight up. I will take action against you, Kiwi Farms, and I will make you take down your shit. I will take legal action against you, because what you guys are doing is supporting something evil.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby! Cyraxx, we all know you're not gonna do a singular thing to Kiwi Farms, so your threats are only going to hurt you in the long run. Cyraxx, when will you learn that calling out entities such as Kiwi Farms, the trolls, etc. has never resulted in anything but causing you more pain, suffering, anxiety, and depression? But yet, Cyraxx, you want to sit here and act tough once again. Go right back into typical Cyraxx mode. Whine about being being a victim, but at the same time threatening people and saying you're gonna bring legal action to them. Yet, Cyraxx, where are these lawsuits? Where are all these cases? Where are all these people you got? Maybe, Cyraxx, you know that you're just in the wrong, and you just don't want to be held accountable. Maybe that's why you actually wear the mask, so people won't recognize you, so you don't have to be held accountable for your weird behavior online. I think we cracked the code, guys. I think that's actually truly what this is.
You guys support trolls, which are basically demons in human form. You know, it's funny. Everybody has the balls to attack me over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But nobody seems to fucking understand how the fuck I feel. It's funny. Everybody wants to attack me, but no one ever wants to know how the fuck I feel.
Gotta cut that one off a little earlier than usual, Cyraxx. Nobody gives a flying F about how you feel, Cyraxx, because you're a PDF online preying upon children, beating up your old granny, threatening her all the time right in front of us, shitting yourself all over the place, ruining her home so she has to clean it up, spreading bedbug disease, roaches, decaying food, throwing your stuff all around the room. On top of that, you know, you did beat up your ex Heather, even if it only was that one time. How about all the times you send death threats, claiming you're gonna do terrible, awful things in front of these people's families to them? Cyraxx, nobody asks how you're doing, because nobody gives a actual rat tooth about you, Cyraxx. If you didn't provide us entertainment, you didn't scream and rage and act like an absolute troglodyte online, nobody chance would care about you. So go ahead, continue to cry, scream, and act like you don't want Swampy D to keep documenting your life, or any of the other channels for that matter, because we all know that if we all went away and started focusing on somebody else, you would be doing absolutely diabolical things to get our attention.
You wanna know how I feel every fucking day?
No.
Depressed, pissed off, angry, sad, feeling like I don't even want to live half the time anymore.
Good news, everyone!
The only reason why I'm still here is because of my friends and my family.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
If I didn't have them, I wouldn't be here right now. Plain and simple. But William, you and your little friends need to call. All of them. You and your little army of goons need to call. I am tired of doing what you want. Oh, and William, I know why you didn't release those videos of Kira.
The thing about Cyraxx is if he truly wanted any empathy, sympathy, whatever to be thrown his way, he would simply just apologize. Say, look, I know I'm a wild idiot online. I'd say a bunch of disgusting stuff. I've done a bunch of really heinous things. But you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I really just want to be left alone. I want to learn from my mistakes. I want to grow. I want to be a better person. That might, Cyraxx, get you somewhat of a different response. Are the trolls going to stop bothering you? Probably not. That's never going to happen, Cyraxx. Not until your scabs are 6 feet into the dirt. But, Cyraxx, it might give you different results than constantly saying, guys, please, feel bad for me, but fuck you, bitch! Thank you, you all should die! Immediately after, you know, maybe you get different results.
It's cause you fucking blackmailed her, you stupid. So what, we going around blackmailing people to get what we want now? Is that how it works? Well, if that's the case, motherfucker, well, guess what? If you don't leave me the fuck alone, I will expose your pedophile friend N-word boy to the whole world and show the whole world how he's an adult dating a fucking minor in high school. So yeah, you wanna f around? We can play that game. But quite honestly, dude, you just need to fuck off and go to somewhere else.
Can't take Chance serious from jump, but it's honestly even harder to take him serious when he doesn't even understand what blackmail means. He goes from blackmail to slander, like, immediately. So we're just blackmailing each other now? That's what we're doing? And then he immediately goes on and just makes some shit up like it's blackmail. That's not how that works, Cyraxx. But I don't think any of us here are surprised in the slightest that Cyraxx doesn't know how blackmail works. I'd definitely love to know, Cyraxx, what do you think Kira got blackmailed for? Definitely throw it out for us. You always make these claims, but you never elaborate on them.
I don't want to be bothered by you or anyone. I am not doing anything wrong. I am minding my own business, working on my music, working on my artwork, and hanging out with my friends. That is all I am doing. That is all I have ever motherfucking done. But y'all want to sit out here and be like, oh, he's talking to kids. Man, shut up, motherfucker. We all know that all those screenshots are propaganda to push your little bullshit crackheaded narrative. That's all it is. It's a bullshit ass narrative. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. I shouldn't have to run and hide.
See, that's where you're wrong, Cyraxx. You should have to run and hide. These screenshots, these videos of you admitting it yourself, all of these things that have gone down over the past couple of years are not crazy, messed up, crackhead narratives. No, Cyraxx, the only crazy crackhead here is you. You have consistently claimed that you only hang out with your friends and family online, but yet, time and time again, you are outed for trying to talk to people underage, and not only that, Cyraxx, you're just outed for being a prolific sex pest. Do you know how messed up and low-key illegal it is to actually send your wing-wang unsolicited to people, regardless if they're 18 or not? Do you know how many privacy laws that breaks? Do you know that it doesn't have to be a minor for it to be a crime, Cyraxx? Do you know that you could even get harassment or even revenge prawn charges for that type of thing? Damn, Cyraxx, maybe, just shut up. You clearly don't know anything about laws. You clearly don't know what's right and what's wrong, so just let it go, Cyraxx. You're never gonna win this battle. You already know what you have to do to get William Gloryhole and the trolls off your back. You just gotta leave the internet, man.
I should be allowed to live my life without being attacked. How about you guys give the fuck up on screwing with me? Because you're never going to win against me no matter what you fucking do. Because let me tell you something. You can't kill something that's already dead inside. Because of you guys, I'm dead inside every day. You really think I give a fuck about what you assholes fucking say about me? Your little snarky comments? You think I give a fuck about that? No.
The contradiction that is Cyraxx is amusing. He's gonna sit there in this whole video and complain that people keep bothering him, documenting him, making videos about him. They just won't let him live his life. They keep attacking him. Yet 2 seconds later, he's gonna say, I don't care about any of that. I'm dead inside. You can't hurt me. Even though he spent the better part of 10 minutes just now crying that we've been hurting him. Cyraxx, oh Cyraxx, you are so funny.
I can give a about what you guys think of me. But what I do give a fuck about is me being able to live my life and people like you, William, and you, N-word boy, and all your little friends getting in the fucking way of that. When I'm just trying to live my life peacefully. I'm not out here bothering nobody.
So that was a fucking lie.
I'm not out here doing shit like you claim I am. Oh, and by the way, William, enjoy my Xbox account while it lasts. Because I'll get it back eventually. So enjoy it while it lasts. Because it won't last very long, I can promise you that. I will get my shit back. And if you think I won't, fuck around and find out, bitch. See if I don't get my shit back eventually. But all I know is that I am tired of fighting this goddamn war that I never asked to be in the first place. I never asked to be in a war that I never wanted to be in. I never asked to be drugged into the fucking troll community. I never asked to be a Lolcow. I was forced to be made one, and I don't like it.
Holy shit, boys. Cyraxx finally admitted that he's a Lolcow and he doesn't like it. And guess what, man? Nobody likes being a Lolcow. Not a single one of them. But somehow, some way, most of these other Lolcows have figured out a way to make a career out of it. At least be able to exploit a few shekels from it. But Cyraxx, somehow, some way, you are the only one that I can think of that has never figured out a way to make $1 off their Lolcowism. It truly is a conundrum and is probably the epitome of why you are the way you are, Cyraxx. Nothing to show for his hard work online, and I say hard work with air quotes heavily. 0 streams, $0, 0 subscribers. That's Cyraxx.
Therefore, I, Chance Wilkins, am walking out of this goddamn community. And let me tell you, this is the last motherfucking video any of you are gonna fucking see from me for a very, very long fucking time.
2 hours later.
Cause I'm done with YouTube. I am done with the bullying, bro. I'm sick of it. Oh, and by the way, William, if you really think you're gonna fucking stop me, you see this USB right here? You see this USB right here, boy? I got more shit on here, on you and everyone, than you can even hope to imagine, boy.
So Cyraxx is quitting YouTube, well, you know, for about 15 minutes, because later that night he would go on and play some very terrible Wii games, some very classic ones, some 2005 games, because he has no PC, no Xbox, no PlayStation, nothing, nada, just a a little Wii that barely works, and Cyraxx better hope he doesn't connect that to the internet, because that Wii will go bye-bye very quickly if he does. I don't think a single soul in this earth, Cyraxx, believes you have anything on that USB other than potentially hazardous materials about yourself. I'd love to know what's on there. Likely it's probably just some really bad Linkin Park covers. But, for the sake of entertainment, Cyraxx, please enlighten me. What could you possibly have on there that would get N-Word Boy, Marty, William Gloryhole, and all the rest of their friends thrown right off the internet? Because if you had anything, Cyraxx, anything at all, you would have probably played that card years ago.
I got more data on you than what you fucking realize, William. Nah, just kidding. But I will tell you this. I never come to a fight unprepared. So if you think you're going to win against me, William, you're wrong. All I'm going to say about this USB, I always keep a backup of everything. And it's just one of many. So don't think I'm gonna disappear that easy, bitch. Cause I will expose every single fucking thing about him. His real name, his address, the whole 9 yards. Oh, and N-Word Boy, I know you're just deflecting, motherfucker. I seen your little post. You're just deflecting. You're trying to take the heat off of you and put it on someone else. I know that fucking move. Hell, some might say I even invented that move.
It's genuinely crazy to say, after all of these years, Chance has actually gotten worse. He doesn't seem to understand anything. He has contradicted himself and outed himself several times in this one video. He says he's not gonna stay on YouTube, he doesn't want to be bullied anymore, but then turns around and says, "You can't stop me, I'm not going away that easy." Acts like he is a victim, getting shit on, getting made fun of, but then turns around and threatens everybody. Acts like he has some sort of crazy garbage on everybody. Some secret dirt, if you will. Even goes on to gloat that he invented the deflections of not taking accountability for anything you do. It's almost like Cyraxx knows he's a bad person, does bad things, and is entirely justified in being bullied every day like he is, but just doesn't want to admit it because that would hurt his conscience. He would actually have to be self-aware for a second. He might not be able to take it. He might end up in one of those fun padded rooms, if you will.
I'm gonna say this right now, and I don't care if you little peewee scumbag motherfucking troll ass bitches don't like it or like it. I don't fucking care. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to do my job as a content creator. Alright, I'm gonna say this, and I don't give a fuck who likes it and who fucking doesn't. I'm done giving a fuck anymore. All you pansy little fucking faggot bitches, William Gloryhole, N-Word Boy, every one of y'all niggas, every one of you needs to fuck off and leave me alone. Because the shit you guys are doing to me and have done to me over the last 8 years is illegalist. And you know what's funny to me? This is what I find really funny.
And of course, Cyraxx is back just a couple of hours later, back with another rant addressing the trolls and repeating himself time and time again. Everything we're hearing in this, we heard Cyraxx say early on in this series. It literally is a cycle. As much as we make that comment, it's genuinely a cycle. It never ends. It is quite definitely the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, and Cyraxx thinking that anything will change. But you know what Cyraxx finds really funny? Let's find out.
You guys hate me, but yet you watch me. Why is that? Why is it that you guys still continue to watch even though you hate me? Like, you guys really think that you fucking scare me? Nah, man. None of you little pussy ass mother behind a goddamn computer faze me. So I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who likes it and who doesn't like it. I'm tired of this bullshit ass cancel culture. I truly am. I'm fucking tired of it. Y'all pathetic motherfuckers like William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy, you dumbass motherfuckers, trying to run your fucking narrative so you can make a quick fuck off me is dumb. I've already proven that I don't talk to kids. I've already proven everything I need to fucking prove. I don't owe you or anybody a goddamn fucking thing. Cause one, I'm not getting off the internet. You're not making me go nowhere. And guess what, motherfuckers? Even if you do shut me down and get me booted off my computer, guess what, assholes? I have a backup of Windows right here. I know how to repair my shit. You ain't doing jack. And as for the fucking fake people out there that claim they're a fan and want the help? Where the fuck are y'all at when I need y'all?
I don't know how many times we gotta go through this, Cyraxx. Nobody is watching you. Like, you don't get very many views on your videos, but then you look at the videos covering you, and they're like 5 to 10 times more. View-wise, comment-wise, interaction-wise. You've never seen any positive comments ever on your videos, Cyraxx, but you come over to other people covering you, and suddenly it's all positive, it's all love, it's all fun, it's all kosher. Doesn't that ring anything in that little noggin of yours, Cyraxx? Does that make you realize that, again, they're not watching you because they enjoy you as a fan, they're hate watching you because you're literally a cretin online, acting like a goblin. And that's very entertaining, Cyraxx. But don't get it twisted. You're not entertaining. The dumb shit you do online is entertaining. Cyraxx indeed is tired of people pretending to be his friend. He's over the troll buddies. He's tired of people not willing to lose their job, their livelihood, their homes, their reputations, their friendships, etc. Cyraxx, though, he would crash out in a second for you. And Cyraxx, that's because you've never had a real job in your life. You've never had to pay rent, you've never had to pay insurance, any sort of bills at all, actually. So Cyraxx, shut up.
I got a lot of people out there claiming to be my friends, but very few people, CIA hole, my little brother Ethan, my boy Roger, and a few others have actually had the fucking balls to step up and speak out. It's fucking dumb. Y'all sit there and say, oh, but I don't want to lose my job. No one gives a fuck about losing your job.
Honestly, out of all the characters, CIA Hole has to be one of the most underrated. The underdog of the big three, if you will. Somehow, some way, CIA Hole is always back in it. Even though, a couple of episodes back, Chance was calling CIA Hole out for being a fake, trolling him all these years. But somehow, some way, the man, the myth, the goat, has slithered his way right back in. And it really is a testament to show you what fortitude Cyraxx has. He's so desperate, so lonely, has literally no friends that he's willing to take somebody he already outed himself as a buddy troll right back into his ranks.
What happened to being loyal to your friends? Because that's what real friends do. We stick up for each other when we fucking need it most. And you want to know something? I would do that for any of y'all motherfuckers that are out there that are saying, oh, I want to help you, but I don't want them coming after me, man. Shut the fuck up. That makes you a fucking weak-ass pussy.
Just like I said earlier, Cyraxx claims he would crash out without a second thought. And that's because Cyraxx has no idea what responsibilities are. He's never had to pay any sort of bills. He has no idea what the IRS is. He has absolutely no freaking clue what real life is outside of his grandma's attic. And boy, doesn't he have such a rude awakening when Perky Ed finally dips out, Sally All-Pillows Wilkins crosses that rainbow bridge, and he's left to fend for himself on the streets of Crackerin', fighting for that last bite of chicken nugget from the McDonald's trash can against a squirrel who outmatched him IQ-wise and strength-wise.
That really does. That makes you fucking weak. Now, there are a few individuals, I understand why they can't speak out. I understand that their job is what's keeping their house intact. Those people I give a pass to, that I understand. But all y'all other motherfuckers sitting there saying, I'm speaking out against them. Where the fuck y'all at then? Where's the fucking comments? Where's the videos defending me? Because I sure as fuck don't see it. All I see is a bunch of pussies hiding behind a fucking screen like a coward, while I'm out here fighting for my goddamn life every fucking day in fight or flight mode every day.
Look, Cyraxx isn't a total monster. He totally gets that there are some very specific circumstances as to why people wouldn't really necessarily be able to stand up for him. If you're not one of those very specific cases that only a 10 IQ mind like his could understand, then you're the enemy. You're a pussy. You're the worst of the worst, and Cyraxx wants you to be crushed like a roach. It's genuinely mentally regarded to think that Cyraxx doesn't think everybody's in that same situation. Anybody who loses their job is at risk of losing their home, their pets, their family, etc. Everybody has their own lives going on, Cyraxx, regardless if they're trolling you or not. Everybody has medical bills, everybody has taxes, everybody has bills, and it's really not as simple as getting another job. This is from somebody who clearly has never applied to jobs, never had to figure out a new job, especially after losing it because you were defending a PDF online. Cyraxx Cyraxx, you truly know nothing.
I don't see nobody stepping up to do that. And I would do that for any of y'all on any given day of the week. I would put my job on the line for y'all. I would put my job at risk for y'all. And you wanna know why? Because that's the kind of, I would put my fucking job on the line. And guess what? If I lost my job because of it, hey, that's cool. I can find a job somewhere else just like that. Easy. But yet, I don't see no motherfucking supposed fan out here being like, yo, let's put a stop to this shit. Instead, I see everybody hiding like a bunch of cowards, not stepping up, not doing something, because they're afraid of what the trolls will do.
Cyraxx, Cyraxx, Cyraxx. Nobody's gonna step up because they're scared of the trolls. No. Nobody's gonna step up because you don't deserve to be defended. It speaks for itself, Cyraxx. Everything is online. A quick Google will show you more than you need to know about Chance Wilkins, aka Cyraxx. No matter how many times you change your name, no matter how many new channels you start up, no matter how many different masks you pin on over that little face, we will always know it's you, Chance, and you'll never be able to run away from your past. Yes, people make mistakes and they can grow from them, but the mistakes you've made have been happening all the way up until, oh wait, literally last week? Damn, Cyraxx, say it ain't so. So the fact that you're not learning, Cyraxx, is why we're here.
What about being loyal? What happened to loyalty? What happened to having people's backs like a man? A real man has his friends back no matter what. A real man has his friends back no matter what. But yet, everybody out here that runs their mouths in my comments and behind the scenes hitting me up randomly by text saying, oh, I'm a fan, I support you. Okay, if you support me, then why ain't you fucking speaking out about it? Why ain't y'all getting on camera and speaking the fuck up and actually doing something and trying to put a stop to it?
Cyraxx, you're not necessarily wrong. I would definitely have my homeboys back, especially if I believe wholeheartedly the things being done against him are wrong. But, Cyraxx, if I did have a homeboy, homegirl, whoever, and they were outed with proof of doing some absolutely deplorable and disgusting things against underage people, women in general, the elderly, etc., then I would do the same thing to them. I would tell them that they are no longer my friend. They're a terrible person, and they need to seek help. And if they were to act anyway like you are, Cyraxx, guess what? They would have a series on here. Cyraxx, you are not as special as you seem to think. We're not fans of you. We do not care for you. But it is of the best interest to cover you and be sure to make everybody aware of you. So keep crying, Cyraxx. You've repeated yourself in 2 separate videos today, and I'm about tired of hearing it and looking at them scabs. Especially because you got them closet doors closed and I can't see the bedbug jug. So let's see what else he has to say before we close out.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't give a fuck who wants to hear it or doesn't want to hear it. I'm tired of the fucking fake ass friends. I'm tired of the fucking fake ass motherfuckers hitting me up by text message, by DM, saying, hey, I like your work and hey, I got your back. No the fuck you don't. You wanna know how I know you motherfuckers ain't got my goddamn back? There's very few people out there right now that are actually trying to fucking help me do better. Very few. And those, they know who they are. I don't even have to mention any names. They know exactly who they are. Whether they're on my friends list on Facebook or not, they know who they are.
You honestly probably wouldn't know besides Cyraxx having a slightly different shirt on for once, which is crazy, and the background changing a little bit because he closed those closet doors, so good old Swampy D couldn't meme on his damn bedbug jug. These were 2 separate videos, and Cyraxx said the same thing over and over and over again in both videos, and he didn't really reiterate or make any points. He tries to make you feel bad for him, but then he starts being vulgar and gross and self-destructing everywhere. Cyraxx wouldn't know how to make people feel bad for him, even if he tried. Thanks as always for supporting the channel the way you guys do. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below your thoughts on the recent Raxxinings here, and I'll see you all soon.
No, I didn't forget the bedbug jug, I'm waiting for it. Bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug. I'ma need that shit. Run me that shit.